welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to a new episode of Today's Youth. And today we have with us here at the studio Maysaa Mohamed. She's a graduate of the Faculty of Arts, Ain Shams University. She has a passion for English language and English culture. She also has a passion for sports. She will tell us more about all those hobbies that she has a passion for, and about her studies and her work. Thank you very much for joining us, Maysaa.
Thank you.
Maysaa, you graduated from the Faculty of Arts, Ain Shams University, and you worked as a translator. Tell me more about your work. Why did you choose English literature as your major field of study?
I have loved English language since I was little. So I decided to study the English literature, and it inspired me for my sports. It encouraged me to be much more passionate about my sports, because exposing to the English culture through TV series and reading made me aware of how much important sport is. So my favorite martial art, Aikido, I got inspired by through English literature.
You said also you got inspired through watching the English TV series.
Yes.
You started to have a passion for Aikido and martial arts.
Yes.
Right. Maysaa, you also express your feelings through words and poems. Tell me more about your passion for writing poems.
It came from when I first climbed a mountain. In college, we had to write a poem or a short story for a favorite experience for us. So I decided to write about my feeling when I climbed a mountain. I can tell about 2 stanzas of my poem.
Yes.
Well, I wrote, when I reached at the top, I wrote, I reached the top of the mountain. Of what I feel, I'm certain. This is the best I could see and find. I said to see how much I climbed. Oh, I see the world from above. With this beautiful nature, I fell in love. Mm-hmm. I wish I could always stay there, contemplate for hours where there is no stress, no trouble for mind. Look around, see how this world is wide. My feelings are so strong, I can't hide.
Maysaa, talking back about Aikido and your passion for martial arts, which you developed through watching English TV series, tell me more about your achievements in this field, in Aikido.
I have 2nd black belt in Aikido. I also made many shows in championships in which I got gold medals for my performance. I also have an Aikido certificate as a coach, but I'm not coaching right now. I'm just focusing on developing myself more.
Mm-hmm. Right. Tell me more about volleyball. Also, you have a passion for volleyball, yes, and you have an experience in this.
Yes. This is the first sport I have ever loved and played since I was little.
Then you stopped playing volleyball, and then you went back to volleyball. How did your passion, or why did you go back to volleyball?
Well, when I was little, I did not cope with the training system that was held back then. So I couldn't search for other places. As I said, I was little. I did not really
You were
realize.
still very young
Yes, I
to
did
find
not
other
realize,
places.
Yeah, and I
to
did
train.
not realize how I overcome this. So I decided that I must leave it and practice other sports, keep my mind occupied with other things.
What time did you start volleyball at the very beginning, and when did you stop, and when did you go back?
I started at 10 years old. I stopped at about 15 or 14 years old.
And when did you go back?
4 months, for only months now.
So you stayed how long not playing volleyball?
For 5 or 6 years.
How did you get back your confidence? I mean, you stopped for several years and then you went back.
Yes. The key is I thought that throughout these years, I thought that I forgot about volleyball, but in fact I didn't. I always kept thinking of it, so I decided that I must do something, I must give it a try, and I should not give up. Especially it was hard to return to the game because I need a lot of experience considering my age. But as I said, I said that I should give it a try. So I started to search for private coaches at the beginning. I started developing my individual skills and regained the confidence. Then for now, I am able to train in different places and join a team in the next season.
Have a very special love for nature, for mountains and mountain climbing. Tell me more about hiking and mountain climbing.
Well, it's one of my best methods to meditate for me. When I do this, I always feel peace and serenity. Also, when you try this, you will discover a lot of strengths within you. And you will realize that you're strong enough, you're able to bear and keep going even if you feel exhausted. So it makes you go beyond your limits. It makes you feel a different person.
Tell me more, how did your experience in mountain climbing change you as a person on the personal level?
Yeah, as I said, it gives you confidence because you discover many things within you. You discover that you are able to face obstacles and overcome it. And also walking through mountains, camping and sleeping under the stars make you clear-headed and think positively, make you know yourself more. So this affected me greatly.
Well, actually, Maysaa, you're very sportive. You also have a passion for diving.
Yes.
So mountain climbing, volleyball, and diving. Tell me, how are you able to divide your time between all those sports at the same time?
I think the key is will and consistency. If you really want to do it, or if your dreams are true, you will find the time and you will not make excuses. Actually, we all have a lot of time and we waste a lot of time. So if you know how to really manage your time, you will be able to do anything you want.
Right. When did you start your diving experience? And tell me about your first experience in diving.
It was since 2 years ago, I think. Well, I dived for 12 meters. When I went deep into the water, somehow the stress stayed on the surface. I was glad to feel peace instead of fear, and the diver telling me that I was doing great. I remember that I felt like I moved to another world of a wonderful feeling where you wish to stay forever. I was also glad to contemplate in God's wonderful creatures and atmosphere. I felt brave, strong, and I just felt myself.
Mhm. And are you planning to continue diving?
Yes, I'm thinking of taking, specialize in it, taking courses in the future.
Mhm. What did you achieve so far in diving?
Not much. I mean, I only dived for 3 times.
Mhm. How did all these activities affect your life in general throughout your education years, college time, at work?
I think it always motivated me at college to be better, because I don't like routine. I don't like to do just one thing. So when every time I do something new, I got encouraged, and yeah, I get confident and have the energy to do more.
Mhm. You definitely faced a lot of obstacles and challenges through all those sports. You're practicing diving, mountain climbing, hiking, and volleyball. How do you overcome challenges, and what would you like to tell youth about persistence and perseverance to achieve your goals?
As I said, if you really want to achieve your dream, you will find the time. You will not make excuses. So I want to tell everyone that you're worth, you're powerful. So keep going, and you will be strong enough to overcome your fears. And don't ever be afraid to make mistakes, as long as you always try to learn from them. Don't ever be afraid, and it's okay to fail, because failure is inevitable. You must fail to learn, and then you can succeed later on. Mm-hmm. That's it.
Now, you have a life full of activities.
Yes.
What would you like to tell youth about having more activities in their lives, youth who have more of a sedentary lives? How can they achieve more, have more activities? How is it to be more active in life?
Well, most people go their whole life and never understand the feeling of adventures and trying new things. I tell them to be creative and always think of new ideas, because, as I said, everyone is worth and valuable. You may discover something within you that may change the world, or at least the community around you, in a good way. So life is full of things. I want you to keep searching and discover what you're missing.
And trying.
Yes.
Right. Tell me, what are you looking forward to? I mean, in the different sports you're doing, you're practicing, what are your dreams and aspirations?
Well, I'm looking forward to developing myself more in my sports. I would like also to specialize in personal training and nutrition. I want to climb harder mountains, even if they are in Egypt or outside Egypt. And most importantly, I would like to inspire people with my work, and then they can benefit from me.
Mm-hmm. Right. You want to specialize in nutrition. So we consider this a career shift, right?
Yes.
You worked as a translator when you first graduated, and you studied English literature. Now you want to work as a nutritionist. Are you planning to study for this?
Yes, I'm planning to take courses in such a thing.
Why did you choose nutrition in specific?
Nutrition and personal training. My love is of sport, weightlifting, gym. I think I need more experience, and I'd love to help others.
Mm-hmm. What are the most important features of a good mountain climber?
Patience and consistency. I think that's it.
What about physical fitness?
Physical fitness, yes, of course it's important. You don't need to, to have muscles or whatever. You just need to do cardio. You have your breath is good. So I think, this is the point.
Mm-hmm. And what does it take to be a good volleyball player?
Yes, you have to never give up, because you will face many obstacles. You will face disappointments. You should always believe in yourself, and know that dreams take time to be achieved.
Mm-hmm.
So I should be patient and kind with myself,
mm-hmm.
and everything will come by time.
What are your aspirations, or what are you planning for in the field of volleyball?
I'm planning to join a team, and fortunately I will be able to do that. I don't want to just stick to this. I want to work harder to join bigger clubs or professional clubs.
So, Maysaa, you are planning more for a sports career, right?
Yes.
What does it take to reach this?
It takes, of course, it takes hard work. It takes time. It takes energy. Sometimes the community gives you it does not always give you positive energy. I mean,
mm-hmm.
So you must always give this energy to yourself. You must always remember your dream, and always work for it, and do not let anyone stop you.
Mm-hmm. Where do you see yourself 10 years from now?
What now?
Where do you see yourself 10 years from now?
10 years? I think I will be a professional volleyball player, and also I'll be professional in Aikido, and not only in Egypt. I have a chance to travel and specialize in Aikido outside Egypt. Yes, and also I see myself expert in nutrition more, and personal training, and inspiring people.
Maysaa, sometimes the society hinders you from achieving all what you want. Does this happen to you?
Yes, many times someone can hear words like "you can do this" or
You will not be able to achieve this, you're a female or so.
Yes, so I want to tell some advices I learned throughout my study at the college. I want to tell everyone, do not be ever ashamed of who you are. Do not let society to tell you who you are. Do not allow anyone to make you feel inferior. Because to be a whole human being, you need to have individuation, and in order to reach this, you need to dig in and discover your true self, discover your humanity, which most of the time society is trying to dehumanize. Dehumanize us. It is trying to fight our humanity. It makes you put layers and layers of shame to make you hide your identity. So stop looking at yourself through the eyes of others, through the eyes of society. You allow people to define you, but no one can do that except you.
Mm-hmm. Right. You have a great passion for Aikido, but what do you love most about Aikido, and what did it add to you on the personal level?
Yes, what I like the most about Aikido, that it does not depend on power or strength. It depends on playing on human weakness to control your opponent, weakness such as the eyes, the throat, the knees. So I think it's perfect for girls who need to learn how to defend themselves. Also, the second name of Aikido is the art of peace. It's not only a martial art, but it's also a moral art. We care about our opponent's life. We defend ourselves without causing danger to a life of someone, unlike other fightings that can lead to death of someone. Mm-hmm. So we believe that our life is precious, or I believe that my life is precious, so that all life is precious. It's about redirection. When your opponent attack you, you just redirect them. It's also about mental and psychological redirection, because since it teaches you the art of peace, you will learn that anger and revenge will never make you feel peace. Mm-hmm. So you will learn how to forgive others, and most importantly, how to forgive yourself about whatever happened in the past. And yes, then throughout learning Aikido, you will be able to start over.
Mm-hmm. Well, I would like to thank you very much, Maysaa, Mohamed. All the best of luck.
Thank you so much.
And dear viewers, that brings us to the end of this edition of Today's Youth. Many thanks for watching, and don't forget to join us next week, same time. Till then, it's goodbye.